Very warm greetings to each and every one of us out there. Um, Today, I want to dwell on our most favorite topic, which is still the blockchain. The blockchain is the technology that has disrupted virtually every industry globally. And the biggest brands today in technology are all onboarding the blockchain. Um, One of the benefits that the big brands in this world, when I say the big brands, the big tech companies, the big pharmaceutical companies, they are onboarding. The big e-commerce companies, they are onboarding. Even the big traditional financial institutions are onboarding the blockchain. But let me just single it to a particular topic that I want to, in a bit, expatiate for us so that we can get a better understanding of it. And that is, I'm talking about the CBDCs, that is the central bank digital currencies. I think by June or so, is it June 3rd or so, we are going to be hearing an official announcement from the US if it is true, if June 3rd will stand. They are planning to launch their own central bank digital currency. Nigeria did launch our own, about a year now. And recently the IMF released a report that the adoption of the CBDC, that is the digital naira, the E-Naira, has been disappointing. And the reason why it has been disappointing is because a lot of people have come to understand how it works. People are curious. We're talking about money, yeah, your money. And also people are curious to know how a particular monetary system that is to be used for transaction works. And simply we understand that CBDCs are built on the blockchain. It was a Jamaican fintech company that built the Nigeria E-Naira blockchain platform, and they're operating on a private blockchain. Now, on a private blockchain, you cannot know what actually is happening at the back end. You only see what is happening here. The government knows what is happening at the back end. They are the ones that censor, monitor every transaction that takes place on the private blockchain. The private blockchain is not transparent in simple terms. The people that are controlling the private blockchain, they can freeze the accounts of customers. Uh, they know how much you transact, they know what you buy, they know how much you spend, they know how much comes in and how much goes out of your account on daily basis. And people don't feel safe in that way, because I should be able to have some privacy, when it comes to my transaction. It shouldn't be made, public bit by bit. I don't feel safe. So, and being that probably some kind of money comes into my account, and the particular regulatory agency may not really care to exhaust their investigation, to do their own due diligence. They will first maybe assume that the money has come from a wrong source and freeze my account. I will not be happy about that. In fact, that will be some form of setback. So for that purpose, people, being that they have gotten a bit of knowledge of how the E-Naira works, you know, have been slow. People have been slow about adopting the use of the E-Naira, which is the CBDC, central bank digital currency. They have absolute control over your finances. They have, absolute, complete control over your finances. And who will be comfortable with that? Looking at what is happening currently today, we are seeing bank runs happening. We are seeing bank collapse happening. We are seeing very strong big banks, collapsing. So imagine you have your funds in E-Naira or in a particular CBDC, and the bank is under stress. Eventually, they decide to you know, uh, do what the other banks have done recently in the US. What that means is that you are stuck. You can't get your finances, you can't get your money, you can't get your cash. Very dangerous. A lot of psychological trauma. Looking at their work very hard for, you can't lay your hands on them. So the CBDCs are yet to show us, a part of the advantage that they are to serve. All what we have seen about the CBDC right now is a whole lot of disadvantage about it. So number one, they are operating on number one, they are operating on a private blockchain, which can be censored, which can be monitored, and again, they have absolute control over your finances. So I will not be motivated to make such platform a platform where my funds will be custodied, or a platform that I'll be using for my day-to-day transaction, or even to receive funds into it. I will have some kind of fears. You know, these are the disadvantages why people are not comfortable with the CBDCs. If like they have come up to use the open blockchain, like Bitcoin is, because the essence of blockchain is for decentralization. That's the essence of blockchain. So anything that want to stifle decentralization, the people will not subscribe to it. The people will dislike it, they will hate it. you know I, for one, I wouldn't want to see anything, any form of regulations or in form of CBDCs that want to come and stifle the progress of this decentralized technology called the blockchain, because it permits for absolute transparency. That is why you hear people say the blockchain is trustless. I don't need to know you before I send funds to you. So long as, you have accepted that this is the amount I'm buying this particular product from you, or I'm paying for this particular service from you. Simple. I do my payment on blockchain, and you can verify it. I can verify it. Anybody, anywhere in the world can verify it. That is why it is trustless. But that is not the case in the CBDCs. There's a particular party that monitors what we are doing. And will I feel safe? So these are some of the disadvantages. In some other time, I'll be talking about a bit about tokenization. Now, if you're interested to go through our full course, on blockchain education, I think you can reach out to us. You can drop a comment below this video. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also turn on the notification bell so that you get our videos real time as we upload them. I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of us out there. I will see you in my next update. I remain my humble self, Henry. Bye for now.